Hi, my name is Peter Pham, and I'm the project manager of Team 5.
I'm Arya Vari, and I'm the bookkeeper.
Hey, I'm Rishi Malik, and I'm the project analyst and the timekeeper.
Hi, I'm Michael Tulio. I'm the web designer, and we are
The Transformers.
We've been working with the Silicon Valley Bus Rapid Transit Coalition, which is an alliance of organizations in Santa Clara County advocating for community-supported implementation of world-class transit along the valley's most popular bus routes. BRT is a convenient, reliable, and stress-free transportation option that promotes sustainable economic development. BRT plans in Santa Clara County include modern rail-like stations with real-time bus arrival information screens and ticket vending machines, hybrid buses with free Wi-Fi and a greater capacity to carry more people and bicycles, transit priority measures such as dedicated bus lanes and keep service running efficiently and on time no matter what time of day, traffic safety improvements such as buffered bike lanes and more visible crosswalks that promote safe and active forms of transportation. The Coalition wants a website that will spike users' interest in the Coalition, where the user can learn all about any relevant information about the Coalition, and be able to contact the organization with any questions or concerns. They essentially want to gather support for their cause, and they want a website that is able to do all this in an efficient, effective manner, while creating a user interface in which users may navigate through the site with ease.
The first step of planning our project was to meet up with our project sponsor and retrieve our required information that needed to be on the website. Once we got all of our required information from the sponsor, we planned the project by writing down all of our deliverables and milestones we felt were important at the beginning of the project. We then built a schedule around these factors and dedicated hours we felt were appropriate for each task at hand. We then cross-referenced those tasks and required hours with our team's individual schedules, balancing class and work. Once we figured out who was available at what times, we delegated tasks accordingly. The triple constraints in project management are time, resources, and scope. Our project champion, Professor Larry G., made it clear to us that the project deadline was November 25th, 2014. This was one of our time constraints. There were time constraints such as various deliverables due on certain dates when the sponsor wanted various aspects of the site completed by, and the final date when the project was to be completed by November 25th, 2014. Resources. Each team member had a limited amount of hours to work on the project due to other classes, family, and work. We also had limited amount of capital working on the project since our project sponsor wanted to build a free website. It limited us to our ability to add special features on the website that would have cost us money. Our scope is to have the organization transform to be able to gain support for their cause. This was to be accomplished through the redesign of their website, which would allow users to obtain relevant information about the cause, to allow a user a way to support their coalition, and to accomplish this goal in a way that would allow the user to easily navigate through the website.
We were on the fence about either using WordPress, Squarespace, or Wix to do the website redesign. We liked the overall feel of Wix, and the extra features the program allowed us to use was great. However, in the end, we decided to use WordPress. This was mainly because our sponsor had requested that a main point of interest for him and the organization regarding the website design was that they wanted to be able to make changes to the website easily as needed. Since they were most familiar with WordPress, we ended up using WordPress as our choice instead of going with the others. During the analysis process, we essentially understood the requirements our sponsor was asking for us in his website redesign, and we applied it to our overall strategy. We used our schedule made in our planning phase and cross-referenced it to our new requirements. We made appropriate changes involving scope creep, new features our sponsor wanted to change after the project had initiated. We analyzed the requirements by looking at the whole website redesign and decided which things we needed to complete in what order so that everything would run efficiently and the website would be completed in the most effective manner. Although we spent a lot of time on the planning phase of our project, our plan versus actual hours did not add up correctly. This was due to various project scope changes and scope creep features that caused us to work longer on our website revision. Our meeting dates became less frequent as the project progressed. However, our hours increased as we approached the implementation phase of our website revision. We all understood what needed to be done and started using other means of communication to help us make quicker revisions to the website. We logged our hours on our status reports, which made it easier to draw out data and analyze it later. Status report helped us determine which phases of the SDLC lifecycle we were in and helped us analyze it later.
We changed various aspects of the sites at a time, and then as soon as that phase was implemented, we checked the site to make sure everything was up and running correctly as according to the requirements given to us by our sponsor. Once everything was up and running correctly, and our team had checked and given their 2 cents, we made changes we all thought were necessary, or if everything seemed good to go, we would continue on to the next phase of implementation. This is the phase implementation system. We chose to use an agile methodology of implementing features because it allowed us to change and test various aspects of the new website. Our solution allows users to still be able to access the website during the redesign, and it also ensured that each phase was properly implemented, ensuring that the whole website was running properly and worked well together once the site was fully completed. We learned that no matter what we predicted at the beginning of our project, including various deliverables and the project schedule, we weren't able to meet our exact predictions. This led us to make changes to the schedule and the project on the fly, which slightly changed our planning phase predictions. This was mainly caused by project creep, as the project sponsor requested various added features to the website as the project progressed. We learned how to manage our time efficiently. For instance, during the beginning of our project, we were meeting in person often, and it was very time-consuming and not very efficient. We decided to mitigate this by only meeting when we really needed to, and if we didn't really need to meet, we would use an online medium called Mumble to communicate with one another online. This proved to be very effective as we were able to get more done in a smaller time window.